I wanted to start this video for someone who is building something quietly, especially if you feel tired, discouraged, and wondering if it is worth continuing. If that's you, this is just a reminder to keep going. I'm recording this as a reminder for myself too. This year moved fast. I know if I don't slow down to say out loud, I'll forget how much it actually happened. On October 1st, 2024, I became a full-time entrepreneur. It still feels surreal to say this. I didn't have everything figured out. I just knew I couldn't keep waiting. So with a lot of faith, I took the plunge. And here's everything that happened after I made that decision. This year, I created spaces that I was looking for but couldn't find. I helped a local chamber to create a first Chinese Lunar New Year celebration. I've also created the first Women Who Dare event that celebrated fearless women who have dared to break barriers to be their authentic self. Nearly 90 women in LA showed up to build this community together. I stepped into leadership in ways that scare me. I became the director of Powell, a networking group for women entrepreneurs. I joined the board at the Empower Youth Latinx as a chair of events and fundraising. I share my personal story live in front of nearly 600 people. I was on TV, I was on podcast, I was nervous, but I kept showing up. I also organized our first Women Who Dare networking circle, intentionally creating space for genuine connections instead of just exchanging business cards. I let myself create. I also organized my first dog fashion show. I organized style shoots and I work with many vendors and creators who believe in my ideas. I also walk runways. I was also crowned Chinese Rose Queen. I took up spaces in rooms I once wondered if I belonged. I work quietly too. I planned and coordinated events and weddings. I handle timeline, logistics, and details that most people never see. I attended more than 50 networking events. I hosted gatherings with 20 to 75 people, even when I was tired. There was a pause too. From June to August, I stepped back after a very difficult wedding planning experience. That part matters too. I've learned that rest doesn't erase progress. It protects it. There's a power in the pause. During this pause, it gives me time and space to pause, reflect, and figure out my next steps forward. I also launched this YouTube channel on September 1st and have posted 34 videos, even when I felt awkward and imperfect in front of the camera. I've sent out 2 newsletters this year, which still feel small but meaningful milestone for me. Now I'm planning what's next. The second annual dog fashion show in Portland, the first in LA, and the next, She Dares to Rise. I do not have everything figured out, but I have learned to trust myself more. And I'm taking one step at a time. When I look back, I see courage. Not the kind that is loud, but the kind that is steady. The kind that keeps trying, keeps going, keeps showing up, and keeps believing. If this video resonates with you, I'd love for you to stay connected. You can subscribe and follow me here on this YouTube channel, or follow me on Instagram at eventplannershe and at she.chung. I'll share more of the behind the scene and in between moments there. I'm recording this because I know someday I might forget how much growth I've squeezed in such a short time. And I want the future me to remember, you did this, you kept going, and you deserve to be proud. I'm still becoming, and that feels like a good place to be. Thank you, and Happy New Year. See you next year. Bye-bye.